Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So as you know, I went on Umrah recently and I wanted to give you my tips on what to carry with you when you go and do Umrah. And most of the same logic can be used when you do Hajj as well. Now, this was my first time and I am not a totally religious person, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew what to do. I had asked ChatGPT, which gave me an itinerary and stuff. I also watched a lot of TikTok videos to see what to take with me. So that helped a lot. So I've sort of collated all that information that I gathered to share with you to make it easier and make it more organized. Now, the first thing you'll need when you go is a backpack. So, and this is to carry your shoes mostly because you don't want to leave them lying around because they'll be taken. Yep. Yeah, it happens. So have a backpack. So, one of these waterproof backpacks that you can get from sports shops like First Direct or Sun and Sand. I got this from Amazon. It had a little pocket and then I could put like tissues and stuff in these pockets. And this was very useful for, carrying stuff. And inside the backpack, I had a prayer mat that I bought, which was a mini, light prayer mat, but you could get a disposable prayer mat. But it was just because it was a bit soft, and then it's better, especially when you put it on marble, you don't feel so, cold, it's kind of more comfortable. Another thing I carried a lot was these socks. Now, these socks were a brilliant idea. And I saw this on a video, and it's because it's got grip, so you won't slip when you're on the marble, which you have when you're going around the Kaaba and in various other places in masjids, when you go to the different mosques. Now, you don't slip. And also get the ones which are longer because it'll keep you warm. Because when you go on the train is freezing. Cannot express how cold I was. I was wearing clothes and a abaya on top, headscarf, still freezing. So thank God I had this to keep me warm. And they did. It kept me warm, and I'm so glad I got ones that were higher so that I could keep more of my leg warm. So these are great. So I got these also from Amazon, but you can get them anywhere. So don't get the trainer sock kind with grips because you want to keep your tootsies as warm as possible. Another thing to keep in the bag as well is your power bank. This one is quite strong and it has 4 wires on it, so you can charge different things on there. I've been carrying it for years. Now you have to disclose on Emirates and put it in your hand luggage and say that you won't use it on the plane, which is fine because they've got charging plugs in the plane now as well, so that's fine. And this is the wire I use for the plane. And this was my little bag I took with plasters and a wire and Evian spray because I was going around at 2:00 in the afternoon, so I thought it'd be quite hot, and it was. So I got this way so I could spray this water on me. I had a hairband, brush, which I don't really need, sun cream, which I forgot to use, but it was there, and plasters, lots of plasters, which thankfully I didn't need because comfortable socks, but just in case, you never know. And the other thing is I had this bag. So men will have a backpack, a bung bag, like a white one, which they'll carry around. I took a crossbody with me. And this had sanitizer, which I wish I'd used more because I got a lot of germs. Reading glasses, and you should carry your sunglasses, which I thought I did, but I can't find them. So I don't know where I put them. And also medicine, which was important. And I carry this everywhere when I travel. And this has all the medicine, and Panadol, activated charcoal. I have anti-sick tablets for when I fly, cold and flu and all that stuff, and antihistamines. So that's always there. And I label everything so I know where everything is, and it's easy for me and it's easy to carry as well. So this was in my little crossbody as well. So these were the bags I carried with me. Not too much, because you don't want it to weigh you down, especially when you're doing so much walking around, when you're doing the tawaf and you're doing sa'i. You want to carry as little as possible. And you're also going to carry a bottle of water. To carry an empty bottle with you, which I did, to fill it up with Zamzam water. So that's the main things. There might be some other bits and pieces, especially if it gets colder in December and January. But if you're going during the day, that's about all you'll need. So I hope you found that helpful. And if you're going on Umrah, mabruk and mashallah, and I hope you have a lovely time.